It's a disclaimer.
This video is for educational and entertaining purposes only.
This video is not made to attack anyone who may display these signs.
This video is made to spread awareness among people in makeup industry and those who are interested in this topic.
Indonesian, English, and Russian playlists are available. You can turn them on.
Goosebumps. Can I touch you like this? Like that?
No.
So itchy straight away. Like they have no words actually. And how can I survive like this? Why did I even pay? Hello. We're back
With
another person. Say hi.
Okay, we're back with the
makeup. They have no words actually. Okay, you can see everything by my face. You can see everything by this makeup. Okay, let's start from the price. Are you okay to? Do you think it costs like 1.2 million?
I would not pay this much for this makeup. That's like for sure.
For sure. Like, do you see this? Movie. Movie. Okay. Finally, face.
Alright.
Let's start from the beginning. Well, we pretended it was only for our own use. It's still like, where would I use this?
I feel like we should start from the reference.
Yeah, from the reference, so you can see it right now.
Yeah, the reference that we asked for, but I feel like the makeup artist was in the
Going her
mood
own
for
way.
something more creative or for something more bold and something more shiny with the eyelashes, with a lot of glitter everywhere, with a lot of bronzer in the eyebrows, which is not what we had on our reference.
Yes.
So we didn't get, like what we asked for. So we're gonna review what we got.
What we got? Okay. Let's start from the hygiene. What do you think about the hygiene?
The hygiene was not on point. It was
like off. Everything was off.
It was very much off. Like all the brushes were not clean.
You can see it on the video.
I did not see her cleaning the beauty blenders.
Really?
I did not see her cleaning the beauty blenders.
I have goosebumps.
Well, like when you open like lipstick, it leaks a little bit on your tube,
outside, yeah.
and you're supposed to clean it. It was not clean.
Clean.
So it was pretty much the same thing with every other product. It was all leaked and like unclean.
Yeah.
So that's a very, like negative thing.
When she started to touch my face with the bare hands, I was like, no. Oh gosh, please no.
The same problem with a lot of makeup artists.
Yeah.
That they always want to touch your face with
Bare hands.
freaking hands.
When you're not supposed to do it. Like, you can use brushes, you can use anything, but don't touch it with your hands. First, some people are maybe like don't really like to be touched with bare hands. First, second, it's just like you should first ask, like, can I touch you like this, like touch your face like this? I don't understand. You can apply cream with so many different ways, but not like that. Please, just not like that. She applied everything with the hands, and then she started doing foundation, which foundation was fine. She was mixing it on the palette, but only just for color mixing, not for clean purposes, like to hygiene purposes, to make it like more good for the client. Because yes, the main thing, just when she was starting applying the foundation, I felt so itchy straight away. Like all my face was like, all this part was itching, like everything was itchy. I was like, oh my god, how can I survive? Like, this is how I felt every time when I was a model, when I was working as a model in Indonesia. So that was this feeling of itching, like itchiness everywhere. And right now I really want to remove everything, but I cannot yet, because I'll need to do a makeover for this part of the face. Then I saw everything. The whole thing was very dusty. Like, first, like, sorry, all the makeup artists, I'm very sorry, but when you put like you just was doing something with this bag, like outside, like with this makeup case on the how do you call it, on the wheels?
Yeah, like the wheels, like the rollers.
Yes, like the makeup case on the rollers is so dirty. Like you were just rolling it on the floor and then you put it on makeup table. Like it's so dirty.
In front of the model's
From
face.
the model's face or your
Yeah.
client's face. It's so dirty. It's so unhygiene. It's so like don't you yourself feel like it's dirty? Like don't you feel that it's something wrong that you put the wheels, which was just on the floor, on top of the table?
Yeah.
And then when she opened it, like, you know, all the dust came up, like shoo, all the dust. And I was like, okay, it's gonna be funny. Then I saw the dirty blue burner. I saw the brushes. I was like, Chris, take a video of the brushes, because it was like this much layer on the brushes. Just like makes no sense to pay so much for the dirty brushes.
And I feel like she put it on the other side of the table on purpose, so
Yeah.
it wouldn't be, you know, like really
That
visible.
obvious, yes.
Because, you know, like when she was taking any brush, she would, you know, like, I don't know, like try to kind of, you know, like cover it
Yeah.
with her body so we wouldn't see what she was taking in there. But, you know, like we saw all of these dirty brushes.
Even before,
Like
yeah.
you can see that there's some makeup on it,
Yeah.
you know? And just, yeah.
Then what else? After the contouring, actually first I was really liking the contouring, but now I can see the difference. But with the very bright lighting, it was actually very good on some point. But now I see it's again, my nose is extremely long. Like actually the contour, she put it not too down. Like it was actually perfect, perfect high for the contour for my face. I think, like, you know, these makeup artists, they first do the face and then do the eyes, because when you do the face makeup first, you actually can see the structure better. You can see where the high areas, where the down
And the
areas,
cheekbones, yeah.
and the nose structure. So you can actually do the structure of the eyes better. You can
Okay.
understand how to do it, how to make it better looking.
You wanna eat?
No, yeah, actually I want. Okay. Then something went wrong with the glitter. I think everything went wrong with the glitter, because she saw the photo, right? She knew
You can
the
clearly see that it's just a contour
contour. Yeah, the contour is only
with the glitter. There is no inner eye glitter. There is nothing
like in the middle,
except for the line, you know, like
yeah, so the bottom line cream. Then we went for the eyeliner. I don't see any eyeliner on my reference, and she didn't even ask, like, do you want the eyeliner? Like, she just went her like with the huge eyeliner, and I was
Yeah.
like, what is going on? Okay. Then she put those lashes, keep layering and layering after just even trying to cut. Oh my god, that was
like
crazy.
the thing is that she never asked if she wanted lashes. She just started to applying it, and then she applied extra glue
Extra glue
on
my eyes.
her eye, which
Yeah.
is like crazy for me, because it's like dangerous and you just cannot do that. Even I know it, even though I'm not a makeup artist, but I know how, you know, how the glue works.
Yeah,
You only apply like the glue on the eyelash first,
Yeah.
and then you apply it on your eye. You cannot just reapply the glue
Yeah.
on the eye.
Yeah, cannot. So then she was putting like more and more layers. That later she went with the scissors on my eye and cut it off. Went with the scissors on my eye and cut it off some pieces, and I was
I
like,
really hope there's.
there is no cutting on my lash.
There probably not. I don't think so. Look at the eyelash is so big. The eyelash is like.
It's like, because there's
Like
three layers,
this?
layers of eyelashes.
Oh my god.
Such a waste of eyelash.
Oh my god.
And like
and there's nothing in the inner
inner eye, there's
inner
like
eye,
empty,
there's nothing.
empty. Then I was like, let's just keep quiet, because I didn't want it to make it like usually people are like, oh, please don't do this, but I was like wanted her to show the way she wanted to be, so like, okay. Also, on my like when I do makeup for myself, I never do false lashes because I think my lashes are long enough, and if you use the proper mascara, it will be perfect even without the false lashes.
You know, like lashes curler.
That's enough. That's enough, and then the good mascara, you're done basically. But the eyebrow, when really weird, I think you cannot do this kind of form on my eyebrows because when I talk, my eyebrows actually tend to go like this, so I look like a sad dog. So
like the makeup, you know, like makes you look so much older than you are.
Yeah,
I would probably give you like 28 years old, like honestly, with this kind of makeup, you know, like, because everything is too much, you know, like it's too bold for, okay, you know, like maybe if someone likes this kind of stuff, it's good, but we asked for something different, you know, like we had a reference and you can clearly see that the eyebrows are like literally untouched. It's only like the, you know, like the gel, which is transparent.
Of the very, very, very light color on the brush.
So I don't know how you can, you know, like
don't see
that the eyebrows are not like too brown and like too bold. So like this one, it really makes you so much older. So her, you know, like making her eyebrows look longer pushed her to make the, you know, like
longer
the
shape
everything so much longer. So it's basically, you know, like makes your face too wide, you know,
wide.
like
yes,
too wide.
Too wide. Yeah, yes, that's right.
And even though you kind of have, you know, like good bronzer, it kind of, you know, like makes your face
lower,
go like this and this.
Yes.
When in reality your face is like this.
Yeah.
So it just changes your structure, I guess. Like
structure, and
it
doesn't
looks
look good.
so much different. Yeah. You look a lot more different than you would look with this kind of stuff. Yeah.
Well, do you think that it's worth 1.2 million?
Well,
like, and she's in the profession like 6 years already.
And she also mentioned that it's only her hobby.
Yeah.
So she, you know, like enjoys all of the process. So like that's why she's doing this, which makes me very confused. Because if it's your hobby, you probably want to improve things, you know, like you probably, you know, like always want to try something new or learn something. And I feel like in every, you know, like makeup video on YouTube, if you want to improve and you open this, and the first thing that, you know, like good makeup artists would let you know about is how to keep your brushes clean, how to use all of the products properly, how to, you know, like how to adjust for, you know, the client's face, you know, how to see, you know, like the structure right, how to do the eyebrows right. This is just like the basics that if it's your hobby, okay, like let's say it's my hobby, I would start from this. I would not start from how to make it bolder, how to make it look, you know, like super light in the picture, super, you know, like glowy. Just start from the basics as hygiene and how to use it properly. So
it was many hygiene mistakes with the going inside my eye with the different liners, and also it was
oh yeah, how did we miss the eyeliner on the reference photo?
I don't know. The reference is just very different from the situation right now.
Just close your eyes.
Happening on my eyes. So, and also I asked for the transparent. I also asked for transparent gloss, but it didn't happen. It happened.
You already ate your gloss, but it's okay.
I didn't eat it. It's just pink.
Oh.
Fucking pink.
Okay.
Look at my normal eye. Not eye. Lip.
Okay.
Lip color. It's very different.
I feel like I need to always repeat that this is only for entertainment purposes. And this is not like we're trying to shade on someone or try to teach someone. It's just, you know, like we're trying to share our experience in, you know, like the fashion industry in Indonesia, and just like trying to show you the inside part of it. It's like how it actually happens on, you know, like the photo shoots, the fashion shows, everywhere. This is how the models are working in here.
Yeah.
And like
So,
honestly,
yeah.
I you know, like when you go to the job and you know, like you want to feel pretty because you work better, I would not
Feel.
feel better,
Mhm.
and I would not have, you know, like nice mood for a photo shoot if I'm getting my makeup done and the brushes are dirty, the hygiene is just not there,
Awful, yeah.
and like the just like the scissors in my eyes, like I wouldn't be happy about it, but it is my job. And I also think that, like, you know, like if you're a makeup artist, you also have to respect all the models, all the clients.
Yeah,
Ask them if they want something, ask them if you can actually cut something on their face,
Yeah.
because
Do they even want the false lashes?
sometimes it's
Yeah.
basically like I had the situation when I was at the shoot and the makeup artist just took the scissors and tried to cut my eyebrows.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
How is that normal?
It's not normal. I wasn't sure that she's starting to plugging off my eyebrows, and I was like, bitch, what are you doing? I don't know, you can see everything on my face. It just doesn't look proper.
Like maybe on the camera it looks a bit better, but we have a lot of close-ups.
Yeah, close-ups to
So,
see what's
and like
actually
the-
happening. Like I think this makeup doesn't make me look better. Like I think, like we already talked about it, but I think personally that makeup should make you look better. Should make you look more fresh, more interesting, more happy. Actually, like your face should like be shiny. Your face should be how do I say it? Like shiny, not because of the sebum, not because of the highlighter. Your face should be shiny because of the freshness, because of the
like the glow, you know, like the moisture and everything.
And it's supposed to look like as a makeup artist, you always need to improve your techniques. You always need to go for better, go for new things, go for new trends, like, and change it. I think this makeup stuck somewhere in like 2010.
This is honestly something probably James Charles would do.
Yes.
When he just started,
Started
you know,
the
like
makeup. Yes.
that's like
true.
his.
Right.
It used to be his style
Yeah, but not now anymore.
because it was cool, you know, like 2017, 16,
Yeah.
you know, like the bold eyebrows.
Yeah, eyebrows. Yeah.
I used to have those, but I just understand that it doesn't make you look better. It makes you look older,
Yeah.
and this is what you don't want from makeup.
When you want for makeup, you don't want. You always need to improve in makeup, and if you don't improve, you will have makeup like this. And
Sorry, bro.
also, you always need to ask your client, like, are they okay with this? Are they okay with that? I don't know. How do we say? I think hygiene was basically zero.
Yeah.
Because everything was off. Like there
Yes,
was
agreed.
zero situation when she used anything properly.
Like when you touch your foundation, like you touch everything, and automatically after that you go and touch model's face. There's, you know, like bacteria are everywhere, like literally everywhere. Like even here right now in the bottle of the water, there is something because it's just in the air.
Yeah.
And I didn't see her clean her hands even once.
Yep.
This is very upsetting because she could be at the job, you know, like at another location like a few days before, and she could just, you know, like touch something from the store, you know, and then just like touch all of your products, and it stays in there. And I don't know if it's being cleaned every day, like, you know, like sprayed with antiseptic or something. Doesn't look like that. So it is very like, it needs to be spread, you know, like around all of the makeup artists, like spread the awareness about hygiene, because this is very, you know, like
common mistake.
Very common mistake.
And very important to not have this common mistake.
This is like the most important part about makeup.
Yes,
like in general, honestly.
To have your all your instruments clean. Like what? It's like same thing if you were like I don't know, if you're cook.
Yeah, like a cook.
If you're like cook and you have all your pans or your frying pans or your boiling pans everything dirty. Like what
Basically,
the fuck?
yeah.
What the fuck the food will be if you do everything in the dirty.
Are you
dirty
going to
instruments.
eat with the spoon that you used the day before?
Yes. No, you're not gonna do
You're
it.
not gonna do it, right?
Yeah, you need to wash it. It's the same thing
With the soap.
makeup. Yeah,
With
we
the
need to wash it
soap.
with the soap. Yes. The same thing with makeup. You should keep your stuff clean and like. Why did I even pay?
It doesn't look like her anymore, you know? It
Yes,
looks like,
yes. It's a very ugly
like-
version of me.
yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm being honest.
Yeah.
You know? This is just too much.
Too much.
Too much.
And not what I wanted. Like I
Yeah.
wanted a specific
Completely
thing.
opposite.
I wanted a specific thing. I showed it to her, and she said, "Yes, okay, I will do it." So I wanted it to be done that way. But it didn't happen. So
Do you think like next time you should actually tell her like, sorry, this is a bit different on the reference. Can we change that?
I don't know. I don't think that. How do I explain? Like you remember, I told you that if you need to explain something, you don't need to explain.
I know, but
Like if you explain something so easy like that, the reference is very off. Like why do you even need to explain? I think the person should see it. Like maybe he can say, like he can ask, like, oh, on the reference is actually this way. Maybe I can make it a little bit different, like my way. Like,
bit
do you want
creative.
it? Like maybe you want it this way, and I'll say yes, okay, or no, no. But this time I wasn't asked. She also put the eyelash on the bottom. Like
is there?
yes, she put some. Can you see, baby? She put some eyelash on the bottom. Like who puts eyelashes on the bottom? I'm sorry.
It's just mascara. It's gonna be the same.
Yeah.
And like, I'm afraid to be the one who gets the makeup done.
Because you can see
Because-
everything on your face.
My face is like,
Very expressive.
it's like my mouth, you know?
Yeah.
If my mouth cannot say, my face will definitely show something. And so I just need to be, I don't want anything dirty on my face, you know?
Yeah.
So if I see dirty, I'm just like, no.
What happened here? What happened here? Like why? Why is it? How would we rate this makeup? I think the hygiene is 0.
Yeah.
It's like clear. It's very itchy. It's very itchy. I don't know how I'm still surviving this situation.
I'm gonna end the video here.
Yeah, end the video here. If you have any questions, you can comment them down below. If you have any compliments for this makeup, you also can comment it down below. See you in the next one. Bye. Oh my god, it's not removing. Cup, when we need the gradient on the model, you better use the brush, but because I did it for myself, I use the finger. For clients, I bring another mascara and use the disposable brush only for one-time use. For the difference of the techniques,